There we go. Great American morning, everybody. I got my little brother behind me watching. Guys, we have Angela Yu checking in just a little bit. But I also have some stuff I want to talk to you guys about. Some exciting stuff. I think exciting. I don't know what you guys are going to think about it. But either way, we're going to talk about it. And hopefully you all like it. And I'm going to play the interview or the intro video right now. So stay with me. Share as much as you can. And we'll talk very soon, guys.
Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
Whew! Great American morning, everybody. I am cold. Yeah, I got a blanket on even today. It is chillier than expected, but you know what? That does not make it any less of a great American morning. And first of all, good morning, Timothy, Joshua, Kevin, Richard. How you guys doing? First one's comment. Leo, how you doing, brother? Ready for the day? Absolutely. I've been up since 5 a.m. getting stuff did, getting work done. The Munchkins are good, brother. Thank you so much for asking, Joshua. Jeff, good morning. I am looking a little cold right now. You can't really see on camera. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk to you guys today about a couple of things. Hopefully Angela can tune in a little bit. I sent her the link. And I think, there we go. I see her right there. So whenever she's ready, Angela, just give me a thumbs up when you're good to go. And we'll start. Boom, thumbs is up. And on screen, how are you?
Great. I have really bad lighting, so I apologize. I'm sitting in my car at Home Depot right now. So.
Oh, no. And I can barely hear you.
Oh, really?
Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's coming in.
Can you
I think
hear
it was
me
just
now?
my end. There we go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sorry, I'm like, the sun is, I can't escape the light.
I know what it is. You're glowing, you're radiant, you're having a wonderful morning. I get it.
How are you? How have you been? I feel like I haven't chatted with you in forever.
It's been too long. It's like someone decided to move across the country on me, and now we're not best buddies anymore, and I'm sad.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe I live in Florida. If you told me a year ago I was going to live in Florida, I would have never believed it.
It's so cool, though. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy to see all the cool stuff you're doing out there. But yeah, we miss you here on the West Coast. We definitely do.
Thank you. Let me try I'm trying to move. Okay. There, is that better? Kind of?
That's better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks good. What you smoking on there?
This is actually one of our house cigars. It's a prototype of one of our house cigars. We get them made in a factory in Costa Rica. So I'm just trying out one of our vendors. They came out a few weeks ago and gave us a bunch of samples. So I'm just smoking one of those right now.
Very nice, very nice.
There's no name. I mean, it's just a prototype. So
call it. So this you got to find one that you can call the Angela. Then you have to have one named after you. Oh, this is mine over here.
I know Carlito made me some of those Chinita cigars. But those I could never smoke because they're so beautiful.
I get that. Yeah. As soon as the artwork's made, it's like I can't light this on fire, but I kind of want to.
Because if I light it on fire, it's gone forever. But I can look at it every single day, and it'll make me happy. So.
Exactly. I totally get that. So, a couple of questions to start us off. First of all, how has everything been going? I know that this year's been a really weird one, so it must have been a different transition to have to move during all this. But how have
Yeah.
you been? How's it been going?
You know what? It's really great. I'm really lucky and I'm very fortunate that I have a very good support group out here in Tampa. When I moved out here, it wasn't like I didn't know anyone. I already knew a few people, so it wasn't. I don't feel too much like a fish out of water. The town has been really nice and really welcoming. Of course, construction is a little bit different because we don't have our contractors that we normally work with in San Diego. So that was definitely a hurdle that we had to get over. But all in all, I really couldn't ask for anything better. I'm surrounded by great people, and I do what I love every single day. So I'm living life out here, and I'm
That's
building my
wonderful.
dream store. I mean, it's not every day you get to wake up and say I get to build a dream store, and this is my absolute dream store I have ever built.
That's wonderful. I love to hear that. I'm glad that everything's going well, or seeing that positive attitude, doing everything moving forward. I love it. But I expect nothing less because I always see your awesome stuff you post. So I kind of knew that a little bit. Like,
Thank
this is
you.
someone I talk to all the time that I love hearing from you. All right. I'm just going to say it. I've missed you here, but I'm so glad to see all the cool stuff you're doing.
Thank
Most
you.
importantly, though, have you met Tom Brady yet and the Buccaneers?
You know what? I have not met Tom Brady. I'm also not a sports fan, so I don't really know sports. But I went to lunch with, I think, one of the agents of some really popular football player out here, like Grouse something. Anyways, they were interested
Grunk,
in getting lockers at the store, but I have no clue who he is. But supposedly
Gronkowski?
they're his agent. But I don't know sports, so to me, it's like, okay, cool. I
Okay,
mean,
quick.
it doesn't mean anything to me.
It means a little something to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little fanboying right now. So do you need someone to just like sweep up the cathedral at night? Because I'll work for free if I get to hang out. That's
Yeah, you know
awesome.
what? It's really great. We've met a lot of cool people out here, a lot of potential members. Um, yeah, so I haven't met Tom Brady, but I met the agent for that Growl whatever guy.
That's
Growl,
cool.
Growl something.
You know what? Growl's close enough. I think that's about
Yeah,
what he
Growl,
deserves. Yeah, Growl. Growl's a good name.
the Growler. I call him the
Oh my
Growler.
goodness. Oh, but I have seen some wonderful pictures of the cathedral going up. I love it.
Mhm.
I know it says that winter of 2020 or 2021 in the beginning. Are you still looking for that opening date?
I am. I'm hoping to be open. I would like to be open before 2021. So whether that's the third week of December, whether that's the fourth week of December, I mean, I just want to get open this year. But I'm planning, I think, a soft opening party in December, just kind of for friends and family. I'm planning my grand opening party in March. But of course, just like Lord Puffer, I mean, we did construction 2 years later. So the construction's going to keep on going. We're going to continue adding, but I'm hoping to be open mid-December. That's the goal.
That is an excellent goal, and I know you can reach that. And I cannot wait to hear about the party in March. I'm gonna have to go bug you on the East
Yeah,
Coast.
that's going to be real fun. You know what I tell people? My most thing that I'm looking forward to the most with our grand opening party is definitely our California people coming out to, visit. That's the thing that I'm looking forward to above all. Our friends and family from Lord Puffer, all the people that we've met in California, to have them come to our new home in Florida, there's nothing that excites me more because our Lord Puffer people are our family. So I want to share with them like what we've built out here.
I totally get that, and this probably kind of goes into the next question I have for you. And I'm sure this is part of it, the family that you made over at Lord Puffer. But are there anything else that you kind of miss about the home base, about being back in Escondido?
I definitely miss my dog. My scout is in San Diego. He's at Lord Puffer. He's a shop dog over there. And I miss Scout tremendously, but I'm not in a position to have him right now just because I'm always traveling and he's, a wild dog, so he needs a house. I definitely miss the customers in San Diego. Those guys, some of them I've known since I was 18 years old. That was 11 years ago. So I miss them. And you know what I miss? I miss my reps in San Diego because some of those reps, like I've known since as long as I can remember. Like Tim Wong, I've known Tim Wong since I was 18 years old. Ryan Shepard, I've probably known him since I was 21 years old. So it's like these are the people that I grew up with. So it's definitely unique meeting the new reps out here, which they're all fabulous. But I do miss my home reps.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of awesome reps on the East Coast over there, and I can't wait to meet them myself. But I'm sure Wong misses you just as much, and everybody else too. It's gonna be good when you come back. Are you gonna be coming back for say when Fuente Friday happens, or excuse me, Fuente Fever happens again?
I will be once the store is done being built here. I'll probably travel back more frequently. Right now, it's hard because we're in the middle of construction. My mom, she lives in San Diego, so I'm always going to be traveling back home. So far, what we're doing kind of works. So I'm staying here more, and I go back to San Diego every 3 months. And Nathan, he's been coming out to Tampa every other week. So that rotation, it's not a long-term solution, but it's working out right now.
Hey, that's good. Yeah, as long as it's working for the right now, especially because you've got to be so busy. I can only imagine how much work you're putting in right now.
Well, today's crazy because I'm leaving tomorrow morning to go back to San Diego for Thanksgiving. So I'm trying to get all my material for the week. I'm trying to do all my last minute errands. I'm literally sitting outside the Home Depot parking lot. I have a pallet of Durock in my truck bed, and I have to go back and buy more material. But I wanted to come over here and say hi to y'all.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I know you're super busy. I won't keep you the whole half hour so you can get moving because
no, I'm good. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, there's
to
some flights to catch. Good. And then real quick, I'm gonna get some of these comments here. Matt says he's really glad to have you on the show. He's glad to see you here.
Thanks, Matt.
He does say that you should be a Dodgers fan at the very least, so I have to agree with that.
You know what? I'm from San Diego. We don't have the most amazing team. We've never won a World Series, but I love my Padres.
I respect that.
But you know what? Now that I'm here, I have to be a Tampa Bay Rays fan. Like now that this is my home.
I don't think that's true. I don't think there's any science to back that up. Yeah. Cool. I think you should hold on to that San Diego team. That's okay. If they don't like it, they can kick rocks. All right.
Right.
Because I'm over here on the West Coast. I've always been a Buccaneers fan, though. So I don't know. I'm just weird that way.
I'm gonna say I'm a Tampa Bay Lightning fan because we won the Stanley Cup. So that's pretty cool.
That was awesome. That was very nice to see that. I was gonna say. So besides kind of the cigar culture, because I'm assuming there's a little bit over there. Is there anything else you've been kind of getting into then?
For the time being, not really. Just because I am. I have a deadline to make and I got to get the store open because the world keeps on spinning. Evenings still come and the sun sets every single day. So I haven't really had too much time to take off for myself. What I do like to do on my free time is I go to all the beaches out here. I'm a big fan of taking my dog everywhere I go. So I take him to the different dog beaches. I'm really excited to explore Florida more once everything settles down. Like I want to go to the Keys. I want to go to St. Augustine. I want to drive up to Georgia. Like I love doing road trips, getting in my truck, rolling down the window, smoking a cigar and, just driving. But other than that, I'm just really stuck at work every single day. I do make it an effort to have a cigar after work every single day to, keep my sanity. And that's pretty much it. That's my daily routine.
As long as you can keep your sanity, I say that's a great day routine. That's a great way to keep going forward. And yeah, I mean, I can only imagine how much there is to do, and I'm excited for you when you get that chance to finally explore all of what Florida has to offer.
Yeah, Florida's great. Tampa's just awesome. I mean, there's so much culture here. The people are fabulous here. I'm really happy that I decided to make this move to Tampa because I really enjoy it.
Nice. I'm very glad to hear that as well. Kevin in the comments, Kevin from Cigar Prop saying my favorite cigar lady. Totally get that. Hey. Celestino saying hello. Brian saying a Rams fan. Well, that's okay, brother. No one's perfect. Leo saying hello. Hands are cold out here. It's cold in Bakersfield right now. I'm freezing my butt off. How is it treating you out there right now?
let me tell you something. I think I've adopted Florida weather because yesterday it must have been like 65 degrees, and I had like a turtleneck sweater on. I had my bufanda on. Like the only thing I was missing was gloves and earmuffs. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this Thanksgiving in San Diego because it's going to be freezing. Like I love the weather out here.
Well, that's excellent. I'm glad that's fitting you too. And it's both sunny parts of the world right there, but I do hear it's a little more humid on that East Coast over there. How's that treating you?
Yeah, you know what? It's not too bad. It keeps your skin nice and youthful and plump and full of collagen. But I used to live in the Bahamas, so I lived in the Bahamas for 3 years in an island called Abaco. So I'm pretty used to the tropical weather, and I'm originally from Hong Kong, so it's pretty humid over there as well.
Oh, I
So
didn't
it's
know
not
that.
too bad. Yeah,
Huh.
it's not too bad. It was I think it was a shock the first couple of weeks, but I endured summer and I'm still standing, so it's okay.
That's all that matters. I love it. I love it. And Kevin says, Miguel, let me tell you how amazing Angela is. Jessica and I came to visit her at the new shop. She was working like a mad woman, covered in sawdust, and she took a break to make us breakfast. Aw.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I can't wait to have you guys back and so you guys can see the before and after finished product.
Heck yeah, that's gonna be great. I cannot wait for it. Yeah, I can't wait for everyone to get to see it. Is there anything in particular that you are working on right now that you can talk about? Like what's the next step in construction right now?
So the bones are pretty much done. The rooms are done. Right now is just kind of like the fine details. So a lot of that more decorative things is what I'm doing right now. I'm working on fixing up our patio. So our patio is 6,000 square feet. It's all paved. I'm just working on more of the landscaping, the lighting, the awnings, that kind of stuff. My bar is built out, but I'm, staining the wood. I'm at the cosmetic point of construction right now.
That is incredible. Do you guys need someone to? Oh, we got to cut out right now. I'm not sure what happened. There we go. Can you hear me still?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. But the one thing that I'm working on really, really, really hard, and it's something that I really love, is my koi pond. It's the signature Angela koi pond because we always have koi ponds. So.
Yeah, I do love the one over at Lord Puffers. That is pretty awesome. And Kevin asks, "How's the bell tower coming?"
You know what? The bell tower we've got 75% of it done. So we have it done all the way up to Carlito's office. We probably have another 15 feet to go. It probably won't be ready for when we open, but in a couple months it will be.
That's awesome. And again, if you need another employee, I will move out. I will work for a place to sleep if that's what need be. It sounds incredible. Can't wait to see it.
You know what? I was thinking about making an ad on Facebook, for local Tampa people who want to help me out with like the final details. I'll trade for cigars, labor for cigars. I'm good with that.
Nice. I think you're gonna get a few dozen, if not maybe 100 people coming over to help out.
Right.
Yeah. So besides work and whatnot, is there anything that you've been smoking lately that's been going really well for you? Anything that you've been enjoying that's new or that just kind of keeps you going?
Well, of course, everyone knows I smoke my Casa Cubas religiously every single day. I've really been a fan of. I tried. Oh my gosh, this guy almost hit me. Oof. I tried the foundation. It's the one that comes in the box that opens up from Nick Melillo. It's a. It looks like a little tiny pig size. I think it's their like 5th anniversary tribute. That cigar is just straight fire. Love it. Big fan of foundation. What else have I enjoyed? Smoke a lot of AJ. AJ just because they're very like common. If I go to a smoke shop here or a cigar shop, they're pretty much everywhere. The AJ Bellas Artes Maduro, I'm a big fan of that. Other than that, I really stick to my Casa Cubas and Añejos when I can find them.
Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. I like hearing that. I also like hearing that AJ is very, very abundant because pretty much everything he makes, I'm pretty much just going to smoke it. It happens before, right. Even if I don't know that he blended it.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the cigar selection in San Diego or Southern California versus Florida because there's a lot of like vast differences. And there's a lot of trends in California that aren't trends here in Florida, and vice versa. You can definitely tell, at least for me, I can tell because I'm in the cigar industry. I have retail stores. The selection in shops here are very different than the selection in shops in California as well. So I think that's a interesting change I'm going to have to get used to.
Is there any changes as far as perhaps maybe not the cigars themselves, but different vitolas? Like, is there a different size that might smoke better out there than over here on the West Coast?
I think, I haven't operated a store here yet because we're not open, but from the inventory that I've seen at a lot of retailer stores, I feel like the 660 trend in California is much stronger in California than it is out here in Florida. Like, I feel like in California, everyone wants 660s and 770s and, all these huge ring gauge sizes. But out here, people mostly stick to Robusto, Toros, 52, 54 at most. So I feel like the ring gauge sizes are smaller here. Yeah.
I like that. See, I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the 60 ring gauges. Pretty much 58 and above kind of gets too big for me.
Right.
I don't know. It's always been just a personal preference. I don't mind them, but personally, I'd rather go for the smaller ring gauges too. I like that. Sorry, it's a little chilly out here right now. So you're heading back to San Diego for a bit. Are you staying for a week or just for like Thanksgiving?
No, I'm just staying for Thanksgiving. So I'm taking a flight tomorrow. I'm going to spend Thanksgiving with my mom. Then Friday, Saturday, most likely I'll be at Lord Puffer just catching up on paperwork, seeing the customers there, seeing my dog. And then Sunday, I take the red eye and I land in Tampa at 6 a.m. so I can go to Home Depot by 7 and get to work by 8. So,
jeez, that is a very well planned out day right there.
I am, the clock is against me right now. So the minutes, they keep on ticking. I can't stop time. If I could stop time, it would be wonderful, but I can't. So I gotta. And you know what? This daylight savings thing really screwed me up because I lost 1 hour of valuable work time. So I'm just, trying to get things done and trying to get open.
100%. Yeah, I do not care for this being super dark, super early. It drives me crazy, honestly. I've always considered you a super hardworking person, and it shows every day. Do you have any advice for people out there who want to kind of keep on focus, like how you've been doing lately? Is there any advice to your methods?
I think, I've been working with cigars for 11 years now, and if I could go back and tell like the younger me a piece of advice, it would definitely be to open your ears and learn as much as you can and just be a sponge and absorb from retailers who have already done it. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Take advice from other successful retailers. I really look up to Dave Garofalo and Jeff Borshwitz. I think what they have built is absolutely incredible. So, look to them for inspiration. And number 2, don't be afraid to try things. You got to get your hands dirty and do the work yourself, because it's once you put in the work and time yourself, you have this closer relationship to your business, and it makes things just so much more satisfying.
I like it. That's perfect. Yeah, I get that very much. I'm gonna try to utilize that for myself as well. And I love Garofalo stuff. I haven't had a chance to read his book. I got it from him when I saw him at TPE, and then it sat on my back. So I gotta get back to reading. I need to read more. I feel terrible.
Yeah, you know what? I admire Dave Garofalo so much. He's definitely a retailer that I look up to. Most retailers, especially older stores, they become complacent over time. They had a model that worked maybe in the 70s or the 80s, but we're in 2020 right now. So you have to adapt. You have to adapt to social media. You have to adapt to new marketing, ideas. And Dave Garofalo, he's a
Oh no. It's cutting out.
Hello?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Hello.
Oh no.
Is that better?
We're still losing. I can hear you for sure. Oh, all right. There. Well, hopefully she can hop back on to say goodbye, but I don't want to take up too much of her time because she is a busy person. You all know that. You all know that very well. And I got to say though, Kevin, you got that 100 degrees in Florida and then on the West Coast or the East Coast, excuse me. But let me see if I can bring you back up. Let's see. There we go.
Okay, sorry. So what I was rambling on and saying is I admire what Dave Groffalo does so freaking much. He has new event after new event after new event. And like when you think you know what he's going to do, he pulls out something else. And he's so creative. And he's, I think one year Nick Perdomo was telling me he raffled off like a whole like a tank of gasoline for the entire year. Like he just does the coolest things. And he has like these, I think I saw this like meatball challenge cigar event. Like he's so creative. So I definitely admire him and I look to him for inspiration.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
It's kind of freaky. I'm like a Dave Groffalo fangirl and he totally knows it. And he probably thinks I'm a total weirdo.
What that does not sound at all weirdo level. All right. That sounds just smart practice. Follow the greats. I love it.
Right.
Oh, but having said that, we are coming up to the end of the half hour, and I do want to let you get back to work. So, is there anything else you want to let everybody know before we let you go?
Thank you so much for having me on. I wish we had more time, and I wish we were able to do more stuff while I was in San Diego. But I really look forward to you coming out and visiting our store. For those of you guys who don't know, but I'm sure you've gauged it since this video, we are opening a store in Tampa. It's called Grand Cathedral Cigars. And it will be home of the official and first Casa Cuba Lounge. So we are planning to open next month, and I cannot wait to have you all come out and visit.
Oh, that's excellent. I cannot wait to see it. Cannot wait to have a cigar with you in the new lounge. It's going to be incredible.
Absolutely.
And you have a really, really great Thanksgiving, okay? Have a safe travels, all right?
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching on Bakersfield Gentlemen.
Bye, Angela. We'll see you next time.
Adios. Ciao. Take care. Bye.
Bye. So, guys, Angela is going to get on her work week early or getting back to it. Whew. Sorry, a little cold out here still. But I wanted to talk about to Kevin real quick about the ring gauge size because, I mean, California has some great weather up and down. There's definitely some great spots. But here in the valley, at least, and quite a few other spots, we hit 110 for like 2 weeks straight. And people are still smoking those huge ring gauges. I truly don't understand it. But I'm with you on that one. Like, I don't want to be sitting out in the heat for 3 hours smoking a cigar while it's 110 or 190 degrees. Even if it's 90 degrees, I don't want to be out there for that long. But they do really well. So I gotta talk to more of these guys who smoke the bigger ring gauges and see if it's just the length of time or they like the perceived value because of how big it is, or if they just prefer the bigger ring gauges. Could be that. Totally wouldn't mind that. Definitely going to get on that book too. There's a lot of books I will be reading in 2021. I've got a list of them already coming to me, already purchased, already everything. I also put out something on my personal page about inspirational movies, and I wanted to ask you guys about that too real quick. So in the comments, and I will check all of them in a little bit because we are at our half hour, and we will be doing the first third of the week today over at Cigars and More on Rosedale. But let me know what are some movies that inspired you, or some books you think that should be read. And I'm going to get on a lot of that. In fact, the book club is going to be open on Friday, so I will be having that, a little group for that. It'll all be starting up very soon. I'm getting a big jump on goals for 2021 early. I'm giving myself an extra month of achieving goals for next year. I definitely want to hop on these, and you'll know about all of them very soon, guys. I'm already planning some pretty big stuff out for next year, and I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about it. And I already see her. Yeah, I see the children back there. I can see. Yeah, that's Sabrina. They are what they are. The Darkest Hour with Winston Churchill. I'll check that out. I wasn't into bigger ring gauges. I was into bigger ring gauges 6 years ago, but these days I'm all over the place sizes and ring gauges. I get that, Brian. It gives you more of a variety too. I like that. But having said that, guys, I will talk to you all very soon. I will see you at 11:30 a.m. Over at Cigars and More for the first third of the week. Frankie will be on for that. And thank you so much for tuning in and talking with us and Angela. And we'll see you tomorrow and on Thanksgiving. We'll have the show that morning. Don't worry. Great American Morning will be every day, except for the weekends, obviously, because I need a little bit of a break. All right, guys, you take care. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you very soon. Have a great day.